Hello, all you wonderful people out there, and welcome to episode 31 of My Media Museum's A to Z sorted 45 vinyl RPM records collection. And we're starting off here with Mike Post with the Rockford Files. And the B side of that was a song called Dixie Lullaby, all the way back 1974. And then moving up, we've got Mike Post doing another theme song, Magnum PI. Yeah, but great songs. He did some really, really good theme songs. I don't know what else Mike Post might have been known for doing, but I do know that he did a few TV theme songs, not just these two. See, he's got an album, television theme songs. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. I should look that up and see what other theme songs he may have done over the years. But there's the theme from Magnum PI label for you, and the B-side of that one was a song called Gumbus Red. Don't know what that's from or what that's about, but it's 1972. So we got a 70s show and an 80s show there with Mike doing the theme songs for us. Oh yeah, and I want to take a quick second. I didn't on the last video in episode 30, this Kama Sutra. I really wanted to show that logo there, you know, a little more zoomed up, a little closer, just because I thought that was a really cool logo and I really liked it. And while I was re-sleeving them, I realized that I had not tried to get a decent zoom on that. Not that I just acquired a decent zoom, but I gave it a shot anyways. So there you have it for what it's worth. Here we've got the Marcells doing Blue Moon. I can only assume that's the Blue Moon. Do 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 do. With a Goodbye to Love on the B side, which I'm pretty sure that's not I'll Say Goodbye to Love, which was a Carpenters song. But who knows? Maybe the Carpenters was doing a remake. But that's what comes to my mind when I see Goodbye to Love. I think of Karen Carpenter singing that. Anyways, this is a interesting one here. It's London American Recordings, The Miracles Shop Around, which I do remember Captain and Tennille doing a remake cover version of that. You better shop around. And the B-side of that, I believe it's the B-side, is Who's Lovin' You. I just like that. I don't know, the silver on the black. It looks kind of cool. I like that label. But it's funny to me that it's American Recordings made in England. Maybe that's what I find so comical about it. But yeah, I think it's funny. Anyways, we've got Mojo Nixon and Skid Roper doing Elvis is Everywhere, man. Elvis is Everywhere. Edited version. So this would be an exclusive 45 version of the song. So if you have the Bodacious, yeah, you read it. What the heck does that say? Bodacious? Yeah, that's a weird title. Album, then maybe that version's a little bit different than this one. But the B-side here has a song called Gin Guzzlin' Frenzy, and again, it's interesting that it's number one. Like, there is no number two, so why did you put number one? Side 2, track 1, side 1, track 1. It, again, things that make you wonder. All right, so up to Molly Hatchet and Satisfied Man. Lord, I'm a satisfied man from The Deed Is Done. This was one of the really great later tracks. You know, the first 3 albums were just phenomenally great. Almost every song on it was awesome, but this was a later one. The Deed Is Done was, I don't know, maybe the 5th album or so. Great song. And the B-side is also another really good song, Straight Shooter. And maybe I should get them a little bit better in the light so you can actually see them. That dang silver print is just really hard to read sometimes. And you'll notice we've got a barcode on this one. So it's from, what year do we got here? 84. Well, that's a fairly early barcode for you there on a 45. And going back a few years farther back, I'm Not Your Stepping Stone by the Monkees. Used to watch them after school in the afternoons. Here I come, walking down the street, 'cause I'm a believer, written by Neil Diamond. Hey, it's the Monkees. And they're headed on down to Clarksville. I'll take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. And the B-side to that one was Take a Giant Step. Don't know that song, so 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Okay, thank you, Meatloaf. Here's a really good one. The Moody Blues doing Gemini Dream. And again, we'll get that to where you can see it a little bit better. And the B-side being a song called Painted Smile. So, I'm a mediocre Moody Blues fan. Not huge into them, but I do like their stuff, especially if I'm feeling in a bit of a mellow mood. Some of those late 60s albums were actually pretty cool. So, next up, we've got one of theirs that caused some controversy around my neck of the woods, Knights in White Satin. I don't think it has anything whatsoever to do with the Klan, but there were a lot of comments made, just like KISS does not mean Knights in Satan's Service. Knights in White Satin is not glorifying the Klan. Not exactly sure what this is. I always assumed it was about a one-night stand or somebody just getting lucky. Knights, okay, just knights in white satin sheets, okay? And anyways, the B-side of this being a song called Cities. And thank God we don't have the Klan around anymore, because I remember marching in the parades and doing sign-up drives at the mall, and yeah, people have no idea how much things have changed. They have changed a lot. And thank God. Motley Crue, Smoking in the Boys' Room, which of course is a cover of the old Brownsville Station song. I'm not sure if anyone else has ever done a cover of it, but this is the only one that I'm familiar with. And the B-side of that was a song called You Better Use It Before You Lose It. You better lose it, don't give it away. Again, off of Theater Pain, which was an awesome album. The first 3, maybe even 4 Cruise are really, really great albums. And that's a really good song. And next up, we've got one more Motley Crue to share with you. Actually, I guess we got 2 more. But this one's Take a Walk on the Wild Side from Girls, Girls, Girls. Yeah, I saw them in concert on that tour. It was a pretty good show. They were opening up for AC/DC, I think. Or I might be mixing concerts up. But anyways, 5 Years Dead being the B-side of that one. Seen a lot of concerts over the years, and a lot of them blur together. Some of them I wasn't exactly sober for and don't remember too well anyhow. Yeah, I definitely saw Motley Crue just that one time on that one tour. Girls, Girls, Girls. And here we've got Without You, which is from Dr. Feelgood, which was another really good Motley Crue album. And it's clearly marked the A-side. And the B-side of this one is Serve Me Up Another Slice of Your Pie. So there's your 3 Crues in a row there. And now this one, I was a little unsure, but I'm pretty sure this is that Broken Wings by Mr. Take these broken wings and make me fly again, learn to be so free. Something like that, okay? Now a song I'm a big fan of. Probably got this in a box of other things. I wouldn't have bought this just on its own. Uniform of Youth being a B-side, which is a song that I don't recognize at all. I do know that A-side song, and it is a decent song. It's just not, high on my list of things that I want to listen to. Um, but yeah, the 80s was not a great decade for music, in my opinion. I'll take the 70s anytime. 60s were all right. 60s had a lot of really started a lot of really good stuff. But 80s metal, that's when I'm. That really got my blood flowing. Now, this one's an interesting one. This one's really weird. It's heavy. I mean, heavy. This sucker is, you could eat off of it. It's like a plate. But, well, maybe not eat off of it. It's a little dirty. But going back to 82 and Pastaducci on the left-hand side by the Musical Youth. I don't want to give out any inaccurate information, but I think they were Australian. I'm not entirely sure about that. But I do remember the Pastaducci on the left-hand side song, even though I'm not going to be able to really sing any of it for you here. And the B-side of this is a song called Please Give Love a Chance. This looks like it was, made in somebody's garage. It definitely looks like it was a low-budget affair. But they super glued that label on there, I can tell you that. It is affixed very well. All right, so next up, we've got Nancy Sinatra's greatest song that I am aware of. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, Megadeth's gonna walk all over you and get sued by Lee Hazelwood in the process. Megadeth did a cover of this song on their first album, and Lee Hazelwood wasted no time suing them over changing some of the lyrics. So, yeah, that's an interesting little story there. And it's a great song. If you like Megadeth, you're into heavy metal, or if you even like that song and are curious, look that one up. It's a good, fun listen. The City Never Sleeps at Night being the B-side, which was also written by Lee, Mr. Hazelwood. All right, so that's going to wrap up that episode for us. I want to say that was 31. Yeah, I think that was 31. So we'll be back with 32. I hope you are too.